Alright, hello, and welcome to another crafting video in this series of crafting videos of me upgrading my Armour stacking character here. So today we are going to be crafting our chest piece. I've been holding off on this for a while because I needed to find a good base for it, but I finally did find one, and I am going to craft it. Now, I'm recording this, I'm actually recording this after I crafted it. Yes, this was an interesting one. You'll see the journey I took on especially getting the suffixes done on this, but yes, so before we get started, I wanted to go through sort of what we're going to be doing in this craft, because it's a bit of a different one because of the base item we're going to use. So let's jump into Craft of Exile so I can show you sort of what's going on. Okay, so this is the base item that I have finally got my hands on. So this item has both the Armor's Increased by Overcap Fire mod that you're be familiar with from the previous videos I've done on this character, and also the Evasion rating is increased by Overcapped Cold Resistance mod. These are both special Grass Female mods that only spawn on newly dropped or identified Grass Females. So these only spawn on the item themselves. You can't ever roll into these. So if you buy a random grass meal without these mods on them, no matter how much you like chaos spam or whatever, you'll never be able to roll into these. So you have to be very careful in crafting these. Now, why are these two so much better, in my opinion, than just having overcapped fire res and like global defense? Well, I think that because I'm doing chieftain, we are getting a ton of extra cold res from the ascendancy that gives you half of your fire res as the other elemental resists. Because of that, this evasion rating is increased by overcapped cold res actually gets a ton of armor. This is over 1 million extra armor for my character right now, and also like 35% more damage, something like that. So it's a huge multiplier. It's really cool, and I think it is worth the tiny little EHP drop that you get by dropping the global defense mod. So really happy I was able to get this. Let's go over how to craft it. So for the prefixes, we're not going to add on any third prefix because at the end state of this grasping meal, we want to craft on this Gravicious mod I have right here. This is 12% of physical damage from hits taken as fire and lightning. So this is pretty much just outclass as any other prefix we can get on there. So we don't need to worry about that. We just need to craft the suffixes. And because we are doing this as an Eldritch influence item, we can use Eldritch currency. So what we would do is we would grab Eldritch crafting here, and then we would apply an Eater influence. This is one of the blue currencies. We'll just throw that on there. What this does is this makes all the Eldritch currencies, so Eldritch Chaos, Exalted, and Annuls, these now only affect suffixes. So we can use as many of these as we want and still keep these two mods. Very important that you use Eldritch Exalts and not normal Exalts unless you want to craft on a third prefix, because again, if we use a normal Exalt, it can fill up the prefixes. So just be sure you only use Eldritch currency for this. So the suffixes we are looking for with this currency are any tier 2 resist and then tier 1 int, because it just gives us ES and is the best final suffix for us. So this is pretty tricky. Now, why do I want tier 2 resist? Well, as you can see, the item level of this chest is only 83. Now, as far as I know, there's not been a single identified grass meal this league that is above this item level with these two mods, unfortunately. Obviously, if this was 84, we could get tier 1 resists, but these bases just don't exist. So this is what we got, and this is what we have to work with. But don't worry, we can make this really good anyway. So yes, the best we can do is tier 2 resist, but this will still be very good. So the end result is going to look like this. We have tier 2 fire res, we have tier 2 cold res, and again, we can harvest roll these, so any 2 resists work. And then for the final suffix, we do tier 1 intelligence, so it's 51 to 55. So this is the final item. And now how are we going to do this? Well, it's very simple, really. All you do is you just literally sit here with Eldritch Chaos Orbs with an Eater influence on the item, and you just spam this until you hit one of these mods. So let's see here. So I didn't hit this. So here we have a tier 1 int. So what I do is I use an Eldritch Annul and just try and remove this stun and block recovery, which we didn't. So now I have to go Chaos again until we hit, again, either a tier 2 resist or tier 1 int. So we keep going, nothing yet, and we keep going. So here we have a tier 2 resist, so now we would try and annul, and we hit it. So what we now do is we would craft on strength and dex. So this is, yeah, just any tier of this. So we would craft this on because this blocks both strength and dex from rolling. These are two very highly weighted mods, so this is just the best block you can do. And you just exalt this, and you hope to get either of the other mods you want. So either a tier 2 resist or tier 1 int. Tier 1 int would be amazing. It would be the best one here. You just do this until, let's say I hit tier 1 int with that exalt somehow. Then what you do is you would simply remove the crafted mod, and you'd simply slam it again and hope it hits the last suffix. And if not, you annul, and you slam again, and you, well, actually, holy shit, I actually hit it. What the fuck? The odds of this is really low. But yes, this is the craft. It's very interesting. I also mess up in it a little bit. And I'll explain that as we get to that point in the footage. But yeah, this was quite the craft. All right, let's get right into the actual video. Oh man, I don't like crafting these. That's a tier 1 res. Or tier 2, whatever, same shit. So we go for the null. Yep, yep. And we block this. Result on, that is tier 3, right? Yeah, that's tier 3, not quite good enough. So we can remove that. Remove it, we did remove it. Regen, not a fan of that one. Need to annul it. Cool, I guess I could, whatever, it's fine. Reduced attribute requirements. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while, I think. Oh! So do I fracture this then? I could. I guess it would make the final suffix a bit easier. Just make sure. I'm so nervous with these chests. I'm gonna fuck something up. Okay, so here's the point of the video where I lose about 200 divines probably on this one mistake I did. So my idea here is correct. So my idea here is that we have this item, right? And my idea is to fracture one of these suffixes, or at least try to fracture one of these suffixes, because it'll basically make it easier to roll the other two, because it's very expensive rolling these suffixes, right? And yeah, it's very correct. I mean, you just fracture it and you can hit one. It's 50-50, right? So my mistake here is that instead of taking this 50-50, I could have just bought a lock. So locks are a new currency item in this current league. Hidden Core's lock allows you to foresee the result of the next currency item used on the item. This basically just lets you see what's going to happen. So it lets you see if you're going to hit the fracturing orb or not. And if you don't, you can just remove the lock and then try again with another lock. And you can basically guarantee hit the fracture this way. Obviously, locks are very expensive. At the time of doing this craft, they were 60 div. However, considering how difficult it is to hit these 3 specific suffixes, this would have saved me a lot of currency in the long run, and you'll see that in this footage if I just did this one thing. But unfortunately, I straight up forgot that locks kind of existed because they're a new currency and I'm not really used to it. But yeah, what happened was I did this and it hit the Armour mod, which is basically completely pointless because again, we can't touch the prefixes at all. And because of this, I have to just naturally roll these with the method I explained at the start of the video, which is very expensive and very painful. Just like an easy exalt right now. Yeah, that's not it. And goodbye resists. Oh, back at it. Is that tier 2? That is tier 2. Dude, I'm gonna need so much fucking Eldritch currency, Jesus. Alright. Yeah, roll that. Res. Oh, that's gone. That's int. And it's gone. That's cold res. Okay, it's gone. Oh, light res. Oh, it's gone. Okay, there's one. Okay. Results. Nope. Yeah, so I'm just going for the null here. Because that is tier 2, correct? Correct. Very cool. That is tier 2. I don't know why I'm keep checking, because I'm dumb. Okay. Chaos, really? That fucking tier 2 chaos is? Alright. Nice. Oh, okay, halfway there. That's a good exalt. Now let's just hit another res. Oh man. Move it. Okay, one more shot. Chaos res, not the one I wanted. Oh no, int is gone. Oh no, fire is gone. It's all gone. Lightning is on there. Nope. Oh, close. I think that's tier 3, right? Yeah, tier 3 fire. Have to remove it. It is removed. Reduced attribute requirements. A massive stat. I'm getting a lot of tries here. There's tier 2, yep. Tier 2. Stun block recovery. And it's gone. These chests are so fragile, you know? Nope. Gone. And there's int, right? Yeah, there's int. Trying to isolate it. It's gone. That's a lot of fucking res on that thing, Jesus. Oh, took away the good one. That's tier 1. Do this. Okay. And the res is gone. Yeah, I'm also trying to help here. And they're gone. Alright, I'll just get another try here. Check this out. Oh no, it's gone. Oh, tier 1 ints already. Let me just isolate it real quick. Never mind, let's instantly delete it. That's tier. There's tier 1. Oh! Alright, this is what, the third time we have 2 good suffixes? So now we just have to blindly exalt on another res. Oh, it's so close! Oh no! Tier 3? Oh man. Well, I'm not settling. Ah, shit, the end's gone. Oh shit, the other one's gone. Oh no. Well, that was probably the closest we can get anytime soon. Yeah, 43 is always tier 2. Oh, it's gone. Oh, tier 1 int. It's gone. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, int. It's gone. Oh, resist. It's gone. Oh no, these are nulls. There's some res. It's gone. I just keep instantly deleting them, okay? One more try. It's gone. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, every time. Let's just hit it. Oh! Okay, okay, okay. If I just hit this, I'm free. Have you ever thought about that? I'm free if I just do this. God damn it. Alright, it's gone. Lightning is gone. No, lightning is not gone. Oh, another try. This seems pretty lucky. Alright, this time for sure. Tier 1 int. Can't be that hard. God damn it. I said int. Int. Oh, more tries. Regen? Nah, that's not it. Okay, here, more tries. Stun block. Let's just remove it. What? What? It's gone. Oh man, that was a good streak. Oh, okay, that's an attempt. And it's not. Okay, okay, okay. We can try again. It's gone. It's gone. The resist. It's deleted. Yes, and the rest is gone. And it's gone. Tier 1 int, my favorite. I love tier 1 int. Oh! I love it so. God, I love tier 1 int so much. You know what I love even more? A tier 2 resist. What? Alright, just kidding, int. I love you. Oh! Okay. Hold on. Hold. What? Wait. Alright, int. I still love you. Okay, remember that. Oh. Oof. Oof. This time. Oh my god, it's so close. It keeps getting up in tiers. Int, remember. I'll never leave you, okay? Oh. Oof. Holy shit, it works. Oh my god. I keep getting tier 3. That's tier 4, actually. It went down in rank. Int, you are my absolute favorite stat. What? Never mind. Fuck int, okay? Fuck it. I hate it. The worst stat. Oh. Oh, oh wait, there's int on this as well. Dude, this was so close. Oh, I deleted both the good mods. That was cool. I wonder if I have enough currency to finish this chest, actually. I might not. So some more commentary during this really sped up portion. Basically, we just keep going for ages and ages doing this with no results. And eventually I come to the conclusion that whenever we next hit tier 1 int plus a tier 2 resist, we are going to go for the Hinicor's lock and then look for the results of both the regular Exalt Sam and the Eldritch Exalt Sam. Hitting off of that is a 1 in 30. Assuming that they're both different, it'll be a 1 in 15 to hit, which seemed okay at the time, and I wanted to be free of this. Have I considered hitting the right mods? I've considered it. Just don't feel like it, you know? This is it. Check this one out. Okay. Alright, well I guess that's a lock. Alright. So this has a, let me just make sure here. This is prefixes are full here, right? Yes, prefixes are full. So now Exalts and Eldritch work. What about this one? Wait, what? 17. Wait, are these the same? Oh. Are these like seated the same? Both Exalts? They're both 17 fire res. That seems like it wouldn't be. That's strange. I didn't think that was how it worked either. Well, minus 60. Yeah, like I think it'd be pretty extremely unlikely to actually hit the exact same mod and the exact same value, right? It has to just be the same, right? I mean, I'm gonna use another lock, I think. So we can check it then. I can exactly afford one, wait. 59. Alright, here we go. So basically trying to exalt on a tier 2 resist on this, and when we try to lock, the idea was that we can check both exalts and Eldritch exalts, right? Last time we checked this, they had the same results. So it seems like they might share a seed. We use this. So we check the normal exalt. Normal exalt is 35 strength, okay? Then we check the exalted orb. If it's 35 strength, they share, and I'll be sad. Okay, they share. Why did these share? If annuls don't share, why did these share? It's fucked up. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some more crafting on this tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone. This was a mess of a stream. Alright, so I'm gonna record some off-stream segments here to finish up the craft. So what happened after the terrible disaster of the stream crafting session was that I bought another lock, like a singular more lock. I threw it on here, and it just hit a tier 2 resist. So stupid I didn't get it on camera. But yeah, so I actually did hit it after all that time and pain and tears, even with the stupid fracturing mistake. But yes, we do have all the stats here. What I did after I hit it was I divined the int to max, didn't care what any of the other stats were, and then I simply harvest swapped the resistances in order to divine them. So what I mean by that is you can go into your harvest bench and type in resist, and you can see that you can swap resist mods on gear into another resist of the same tier. And when you do this, it rerolls the rolls on it. So what you do is you basically, if you want to reroll this fire res, you swap the fire res to lightning res, and then you swap it back to fire. So you just do that over and over again, and each time is basically like divining that one stat. So you just do this over and over again until get max rolled on them. So that was easy. So we're going to start off with doing the implicits. So the Eldritch implicits. So we are going to be looking for grace or effect and increased just generic aura effect, basically. And the one we're going to make perfect is the generic aura effect. And that is a Searing Exarch mod. So it starts off by me just spamming Grand Embers here until we hit just generic aura effect. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. It shouldn't take too long. The hitting the Searing Exarch mod usually isn't too bad. Well, I said it wasn't going to be very hard, but I did run out of Eldritch currency here, so I'm going to have to get some more. Okay, so we hit the mod, so we have a grand implicit here of increased effect of non-curse auras from skills, so we need to elevate this to perfect, which is the highest tier. So we use Orb of Conflicts to do this. This will upgrade one of our implicits to a higher tier, and it will downgrade the other one, and these are weighted, so the lower tier implicit is more likely to upgrade versus the higher one. So what we do is we want to apply a really high tier to the other implicit so that our lower implicit one gets higher likelihood of upgrading. So we're going to apply the highest we can, which is an exceptional Icar here, to our Eater implicit. So just any random one will do. There we go. And then we're going to hope to upgrade with the Orb of Conflict here. Probably going to need more. Usually it takes, this could be quite the rough process, but so you can look at the implicits there. So you want to see that Searing Exarch implicit going from grand to exceptional. No, well, did the exact opposite, so I lowered it, but we can just go again. There you go, back up to grand, and then we'll try again. No, it went down. Went down again. Let's see if we, get rid of it. That'll be unfortunate. Okay, went up. Went up again. Okay. I'm gonna real quick just go get some more conflicts, because we are gonna need more. Alright, so, have some more conflicts here, and again, we are at the stage where our Eater is exceptional, and our Exarch is grand. Let's see if we can finally get that grand up there. Okay, so now our Searing Exarch 1 is exceptional, so we want to now again upgrade the Eater so they're at least even. Again, we can't actually apply a higher tier implicit onto the Eater like with a currency, because exceptional is the highest it'll go, so we can't really do much better than this. So yes, now both are exceptional, so it's basically just a 50-50 here. And okay, we hit the correct upgrade. So again, now our Searing Exarch is exquisite, which is the second to highest tier. So we are now going to apply another exceptional, because again, our Eater implicit has been lowered to grand, so we can again raise it up so we get more likelihood. But this is the toughest bit to ensure, because now we are unlikely to hit. It's more likely to upgrade the exceptional Eater versus R1. So we just have to get lucky here. Let's see if we do. Oh, we actually did. Okay, cool. So that was really nice. So now we hit the perfect aura effect mod there. So now the only thing is to roll the second implicit, and the second implicit is going to be Grace aura effect. Again, the highest we can use to roll is exceptional Icar, so I'm just going to use these. Probably going to need some more of these, because this is usually the really tough one to hit, but I'm just going to use the ones I have right now, so I'm just going to use these 9. Obviously, probably not going to hit it with these 9, but, I'll use these up and then I'll get some more. hatred aura effect. So usually my experience with doing these implicits is that you hit every single aura available except the one you want, and yeah, it's very fun. Oh, never mind. Or you can just hit it. All right, well, those were some easy implicits. Jesus, that was usually a lot more painful than that. I mean, we had some misses on the conflicts, but that is a lot luckier than I'd say these usually go. But yeah, that was nice. Okay, cool. So there's one final step to making this chest really good. Well, there's actually a few steps, but I've done a few of them beforehand. So first of all, getting 30 quality. I already did that with a Hillock tier 4 from Syndicate, so that gave this 30 quality. I also Sacred Orbed it to be perfect. You can see the armor base rolls up there, so it's perfectly rolled. I did this previously on the base. But yes, then now we have to Tailoring Orbit. Well, not have to, but I want to make a really good body armor, so I'm going to try and get some nice Tailoring Orb enchant here. So this is a heist item. This applies a random enchant onto this armor that has a bunch of different stuff you can get. You can get like increased defense modifiers and stuff. The thing I'm looking for is increased explicit resistance modifiers. So I'll scale all the resistance on here a little bit further. You can get 8, 10, I believe, up to 12, I think. Maybe even higher, maybe 15, I forget. These also can have a bunch of wacky downsides, which will affect the sockets. So, you know, I kind of forgot about these when I was fiddling with the base before I started crafting, and so I white socketed this beforehand because I forgot Tailoring Orbs existed. Luckily, I got kind of lucky with the white socket, so I didn't spend much currency on that. But yeah, these are very likely to fuck these white sockets up because there is a bunch of enchants on there that'll be like all sockets are red or whatever, and if you get that, it'll undo all the white sockets. But yeah, so we're just gonna spam some of these on here. These are pretty expensive, they're like 2.5 div each, but hopefully we'll just be able to hit the resistance one relatively soon and make a really, really nice chest. So yeah, say goodbye to these white sockets and probably the links. There's also some mods that can unlink it, so we'll just see what we get here. It'll be fun. Let's see if we instantly remove the white sockets. No, we did not. We got 6% increased explicit resistance modifier magnitudes. This is, I think, actually pretty... This would be an okay place to settle, but I want a really, really good one, so we're going to keep going. Attribute mana. No, that's not really what I'm looking for. Mana again. It's 8% this time. Has 2 white sockets. Yeah, I can see now my sockets are gone. It's fine. Explicit defense. Not quite. Life. Not quite. Life. Defense. Yeah, so this is where crafts can get very expensive, because there's a lot of hits here. 8% resists, huh? So basically you're getting an extra 6% resist here. I think, yeah, I have some orbs here. Let's keep going for a bit. If I get really unlucky, like if we just keep bricking, then maybe I'll settle for 8%, but I think I'm going to keep rolling for now. Ooh, 50%. 15 explicit life modifiers. If that was resist, this would be really good. Oh, there we go. This is a good one. Oof, that was quite the thing, huh? So this could, I think you can actually get up to 15% increased resistance modifiers, but holy fuck, these are rough. I think I just spent like 100 div worth or something, and there are so few on the market as well. So the only thing left for us to do here is we simply 6-link it and white socket it. So let's start off by 6-linking. Luckily, I have a lot of random... Oh, well. Okay, 6 sockets were easy. Let's see how the 6-linking goes. So 900 here, maxed here. Let's see how many it takes. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It took like wasn't it like 14? Basically, almost exactly the same as doing the benchcraft, I guess, right? Very similar. All right. So now I do have the 6-link. Now we just need to do the white sockets. I'm gonna start by trying to do some Varichis, I think. And we'll see how that goes. But usually I kind of hate going for the tier 4 Varichi stuff because it's so painful. But we'll do a few of those and see what happens. Okay, so there's very few people selling tier 4 Varichis right now, especially people with rep who I'd be comfortable trading this to. So I'm just not gonna bother because you know, there are other people looking for forges as well, and it's basically just a sniping fest on TFT for whoever gets first. I don't really like doing that, so let's do it the slightly more expensive but more comfortable way of doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get white sockets through the harvest bench. We're going to start off by using the new omens. So these are omens of blanching, and these make 1 to 3 sockets white when you use a chromatic orb. So we're just going to keep doing this until we hit 3 white. Hopefully I don't need more than this, but we'll see. 1 white, 3 white. There we go. Okay, good. Then what we do here, and this is it's not great, but basically this turns a random socket on your item white, and it can turn already white sockets white. So it's basically, so it's a 3 and 6 to a 2 and 6 and then a 1 and 6. So probably might need some more rerolls here. It's gonna be pretty expensive, but I just can't be God. It's just getting a tier 4 reach is painful. You need so many on average to hit the 6. So I'd rather just do this. So let's try. So that's 1 missed, 2 hits. Okay, so now there's a 2 and 6 and then a 1 and 6. Try again. Nothing. Try again. Nothing. There we go. And then the final one. Nope. Nope. Again, this is pretty unlikely to hit, but... Oh, okay. 1 more until I need to buy more juice. Alright, need some more juice. And there we go. First press. Okay, cool. We get some stuff to spare as well. That wasn't too bad, actually. Alright, cool. So this is the final item. Grasping Mail with both overcapped fires and overcapped cold res mods with a double tier 2 resists and a tier 1 intro. Obviously, unfortunately, I don't think any bases exist for these 2 mods and higher item level than 83 right now, so I don't think there's any real way of getting one of these bases with double tier 1 resist, unfortunately, as nice as that would be. But otherwise, I believe, you know, this is pretty, like, as far as right now for armor stackers, this is a pretty mirror tier item right now, which is pretty cool. Got a really good tailoring orb on there as well, which I'm really happy with. So yeah, I think as painful as the start of this craft was, at least you know, we got there, and eventually the item did get finished. So I've got a really cool chest to use, and especially as a chieftain when you're armor stacking, a chest like this gives you a lot of damage. Like this is over 30% extra damage compared to my old one, so it's a very cool item. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed me and my pain as I went through. Basically, I would have saved probably like a couple of hundred of div if I just locked the fracturing orb at the very start of this process and guaranteed it hit one of the suffixes. I wouldn't have saved like infinite cursor, but yeah, it would probably be like 100, 200 div or something like that. Yeah, especially considering that locks are really expensive, and I, you know, could have had to use multiple locks. So, but yeah, so that's definitely the big mistake here. I should have done that. But yeah, at least we got there. So that's very cool. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back with more videos in the future. There's a stream, there's a Discord. It's all in the description. You can check that out if you want to. All right, cool. Bye-bye.